Hey guys, Shock here, and today I'm back with yet another Clash Royale video. So today I'll be going over my double print strategy deck. This deck has done pretty well for me, except for these 3 losses in a row where I just got kind of mad. I reached my new high of 2386, so yeah, I think this deck can compete in Royal Arena. I'm really liking it. And let's just hop right into the deck profile. So first of all, we got both of our princes, um, the Dark Prince and the normal Prince. And this is the main win condition of the deck, where you would deploy both of them at the same time and then hopefully get to the tower. And once they get to the tower, it's basically over. Um, the Dark Prince clearing the annoying spear goblins, skeletons, and etc. And the normal Prince just doing tons of damage. Next, we have an Inferno Tower. This just really helps against like mortar players. What else? Giants, golems, and P.E.K.K.A.s. Especially P.E.K.K.A.s. We're seeing a lot of P.E.K.K.A.s now. Especially if you're looking like Clash Royale. See so many P.E.K.K.A.s. P.E.K.K.A.s are everywhere, so you gotta have that Inferno Tower just in case. Next, we have a Fireball. I originally had arrows, but I don't know. I kind of like the Fireball. It does a pretty good job at taking stuff out, and you can get a lot of value out of it. Next, we have Spear Goblins, staple. Minion Horde, usually a staple. Elixir Collector, usually a staple as well. And Barbs, finally staple. So, mostly, this card is pretty this deck is pretty standard. And it can just do a lot of things. It's really versatile. So, let's hop into our first replay here against this guy named Medina Villa. Okay, from Rusty Bandit. So he's a level 7, I'm a brand new level 8. And let's just let's look at this at ×2 speed. So I put the Spirit Goblins down. I just put a Dark Prince. I really had nothing else to put. Now we have our minions coming out to take out his Barbarian. And we have Elixir Pump as well. So we're generating a little bit of Elixir here. I really hope he wouldn't freeze, but it turns out he did freeze and he got to my tower. So now we have a decent push, but of course he has to ruin it by putting the bomb tower down. That just ruins the entire push. I only get a few shots off at the bomb tower. So now I'm pumping up on him. I'm not sure what exactly to do to kill these barbarians, but I finally decide upon the minions and the Dark Prince. So we take out the Tesla. He's doing a very good job at defending at this point. And finally, I go ahead and use my Prince. I get really good damage up in there. And then now he uses his Hog Rider, and I punish him. He used his arrows already, and I punish him. And I go ahead and send my Minion Horde. Now, there's really nothing he can do to stop it now. My Spear Goblins got those shots off, and then that's it for his tower. Now, I'm aiming to pressure him because he does not know what's coming at him, and he has no elixir, so he has to freeze, and then I just go ahead, use the Fireball, and get 2 crowns. So he did touch my tower by using Hog Freeze in the beginning, but I came back and I got 2-0. So yeah, that's an example of a good win. Let's hop into our next game. It's a victory. Oh yeah, this one I lost because he's playing Mortar, of course. This one's a victory against American Gaming from Clan Destiny. So it looks like he was playing Golem. We're both level 8. And looking at this hand, there's really nothing I can do. So I just go ahead and do that split Barbarian play. Next, I go for a Dark Prince to try to put some pressure on him and see what he does. And it looks like he puts his Golem down, but that still gives me tons of time to just get a bunch of damage in. And it looks like his tower goes down to 360. Now he has to rage his Golem. I'm not really sure about this play. It's kind of questionable. I put down some Barbarians, and that takes care of the Golems. He did do a little bit of damage, but that's okay. And looks like he's going to put his Wizard down, and he takes out my Barbarians. Next, he's going to be pumping up on me a little bit. So I'm pumping up on him, too. And right now, we have both of the cards in our hand, the Dark Prince and the normal Prince. And there's nothing he can do. He puts down his Barbarians, but I take the tower. And then he has his golem here. It's pretty much clustered up, but I use my Inferno Tower and I take out the golem here. In just a second, it explodes, but I got this. And then my Dark Prince rushes to kill those barbarians. He tries to put another golem, but that's not gonna work. There's a lot of clustered troops up there. And then now we're just gonna go on an ultimate offensive push. We have 2 Dark Princes and 1 normal prince, and he just gets roasted here. That might have been a 3 crown if I was given a little bit more time. So after that, I lost to Expo. It's a pretty sad defeat. And then these 2 games, I don't know. I just lost these games. I wasn't playing very well, and I didn't make right decisions. Here, I was just trolling around with my mortar, level 6 mortar. These were some friendly battles. Moving on to our next victory, we have a name that I can't read, and they're playing 3 musketeers. So let's hop into this one. So first of all, I put my elixir pump down. That's always a good play to start off the game. He put spear goblins, I put more spear goblins, and he makes a mistake of putting the bomb tower all the way to the left. So I know I could just rush him using a prince, but he makes a smart play and goes for the giant. But luckily I have an Inferno Tower, so I just roast the giant up, and I roast the wizard. Next we go for a Dark Prince play, and it gets shut down by barbarians, and he uses his arrows as well. So now we made another pump, and we're just gonna go for a pretty cool push right here. Barbarian Prince, but of course he shuts it down with the bomb tower. And then I still get some hits on, and I eventually end up taking the tower. So that just shows how tanky the prince is, really. And he uses arrows to finally stop the minion horde. Now we're going to be pumping up even more. We have to play a little bit more fast paced, and we have both of the cards in play. So we're going to go for a Dark Prince. I know that he sets up with his giant, so I try to disrupt that bomb tower. I'm trying to go on the offensive while also playing defense. He puts his barbarians down, but I have double Inferno Tower, and he is not going to get a single shot off on my tower. Next, I just put my prince down, and I just stall, and it's game over at this point. He puts down 3 musketeers at the end. That was pretty funny, but it did not save him the game. So let's see. This one I lost to Balloon. He had a legendary, so it kind of sucks. Here we go with Adam Applejack from Reddit Nemesis. And as you can see, we have our elixir pump in our hand, and we're just going to put it down. Next, he puts down the P.E.K.K.A., but that's okay because I do have the Inferno Tower. So I'm just going to stall for a little bit so my Inferno Tower can get the most value. I put down a prince. I wasn't really sure what I was doing there, but at least I got rid of the P.E.K.K.A. Now we're going to go on a little bit of a push here, and it gets shot down by the prince and some arrows. So next we have our prince, and it goes for our tower, but it misses. So he has a P.E.K.K.A. down. Good thing I have a Inferno Tower in the rotation. I put it down. Inferno Tower roasts the P.E.K.K.A. Now we have both of the cards in play, and that is going to be some good damage on the tower. So yeah, we got some good damage in. It is down to 819. I'm going to pump on him once more so I can get more elixir. And he puts on his P.E.K.K.A. So then he puts on his barbarians to stop the Inferno Tower. But unfortunately that does not work for him, as we shut down his balloon and his P.E.K.K.A. Now we're just going for the win here. And my prince just gets in one shot, or that might have been the spear goblins. And at this point, we're just trying to defend for our life. We put down Dark Prince, and that's basically game over. He can't do anything. Put down another Inferno Tower just to troll. So, yeah, that is a great counter push. And that really happened due to the elixir pumps. So that's why the elixir pump is so important. Next, we have this guy playing Golem. I'm just going through my entire feed to make sure that we have some good battles up in here. So I put down my elixir collector, and looks like I'm going to be putting a prince down. Yes. So prince and spear golems, not a bad push, but not a good push either. Gets shut down. I put an inferno tower. I wasn't really sure what I was doing there. He knows that he has golem. He's playing golem, so he needs to get rid of that inferno tower. And one thing that he did not do well here was put down the golem. He should have put down the golem a little bit earlier, because if he did put it earlier, I wouldn't have gotten that tower down to 1436 with my Dark Prince. So now I know he's kind of low on elixir. I try to rush him, and yeah, my Dark Prince gets 2 shots off. Next, I just put barbarians down to disrupt the musketeer, and we see what he will do. Okay, so he puts down his golem. That's okay. We have an inferno tower ready, and the inferno tower is gonna roast that golem. Sorry for the interruption, guys. I'm gonna go and replay that so we can get back right back to where we were. So yeah, it looked like my reflector just lagged out a bit. So yeah, we're gonna speed up to where we were. So yeah, this is when I got a bunch of hits off on his tower due to my Dark Prince. And then here's the baby dragon doing work. We go for the double prince. Here are the barbarians. Okay, so I think we were here. Yeah, we were here. So he sent the prince, but that gets shut down. And then here we just have a bunch of damage on his tower. It goes down to 704. So yeah, we put down a Dark Prince, and then we juke him out with the prince and spear goblins. We go all the way on the other side, and he does not counter it. And before he realizes it's too late, he puts down a prince. And yeah, that's the game. So yeah, that's how we can use the other lane to our advantage and grab the other tower. So I think that's enough for our video here showcasing this double prince combo deck. Let me know if it works for you, if you're getting wins with it consistently. And yeah, that's basically it. This is Shock, signing off.